Hey, what's going on, folks? Me and Brendan are back at it, getting ready for the fantasy draft. We've been looking at a few divisions, quite a few players. Tonight we're gonna talk through the NFC South and the AFC South. Getting ready. How you feeling, man?
Man, I'm feeling good. I'm not gonna lie. I like this new setup. These chairs kind of comfortable.
Your brainchild.
Yeah. Hey, finna go to sleep.
So a little bit about us. Me and Brendan are in the same league. We're in a redraft league. We have one keeper, then we put everybody else and kind of draft over every year. I know it's a couple different formats out there, but we old school. We stick with the redraft. Got a draft coming up in late August, and we getting ready.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about the NFC South. I'm kind of twisted on this division, so I'm hoping you can straighten me out. Let's start with the Saints.
Oof.
New Orleans.
They got a great defense. Offense, a little shaky.
Yeah, they got playmakers on defense for sure. Probably the best defense in that division.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
But Derek Carr's taking over at quarterback.
We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, for sure.
He don't got no Devontae Adams no more.
Nah, yeah, that's tough. That relationship didn't last long at all. But he got Chris Olave, Michael Thomas.
If he stay healthy.
Yeah, for sure. It's kind of surprising they kept him on. He got a large cap number. He got to play.
Man, he was the best. He had the best slants in the world. Quick, hey, he got 200 yards a game off of quick slants. Couldn't do nothing about it.
The thing that gets me though is the Saints, their offensive line. I'm not sure if I trust it, bro. I'm just not sure. It seemed like they've been trying to recover from losing Teron Armstead for like 2 seasons. Mm-hmm. Even Alvin Kamara, man, they made him look regular last year. He had no lanes to run. Yeah. So hopefully they can perform better this year. I think it all starts with them. I don't think anything else is going to work unless that unit can come around and start blocking at an elite level. So I don't know. I'm kind of shaky on the Saints. Like becoming more of an experienced fantasy drafter, I'm gonna start looking at the O-lines first. Mm-hmm. That's the key to my draft strategy this year. Look at every O-line and start picking players on those teams. Yeah. But the Saints is kind of iffy to me. I would still go early and get Kamara because he's such a dynamic player. But everybody else, I might be kind of wait and see on them.
Yeah, I see y'all around 8.
Yeah, for sure. And most of our drafts are like 12 rounds. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I think 8. That might not be too bad. What about Tampa Bay? I'm kind of chilling on them too, man. To go from Tom Brady to Baker Mayfield or Kyle Trask, that's a big drop off. And I'm not knocking either of those two quarterbacks, but
it sounds like it. It sounds like
nah, it. Man, I'm not trashing either of those two dudes, but they not Brady, and it's just like Todd Bowles can't catch a break. That dude, every head coaching stop he goes to, it's like questions. It's not he doesn't get a solid coaching opportunity or a solid roster, but. Mm-hmm. Tampa Bay, again, with their O-line, they turned it over quite a bit, too. Yeah. They got guys in different positions. They moving Tristan Wirfs from the right to the left. I don't know. They got weapons, though.
Yeah, Mike Evans. That's all you really need. That's all you really need.
And Chris Godwin.
Everybody else kick rocks.
But Rashad White get love, though, the running back. Mm-hmm. Oh, he get mad love. Chase Edmonds is his backup. Yeah. So it's going to be weird in fantasy drafting this year. I don't know. I'm sure Rashad White's going to start, right? But that's one of those teams that got 2 guys that can play. Yeah. So you got to be careful as a drafter because you know what's going to happen. Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, Rashad White getting love. And you'll see, though, man. Again, with their offensive line, I can't say I'm real high on the Bucs, but Mike Evans, man, I don't know. I feel a certain type of way when they say a guy's a dog. I know what they mean, but I kind of don't really like it. But Mike Evans, he's a dog. Okay. He will fight you. Dude, him and Marshawn Lattimore, every year they fight.
Every time.
Hey, whoever the quarterback is, you better strap up and get Mike Evans the ball. Or he will catch a beat down.
Before and after the game.
Right. They got Ryan Jensen back to center. Mm-hmm. And when he got hurt last year, it just all went south. But he back, so maybe the offensive line will be stable, but I have my doubts. Mm-hmm. What about Atlanta? The Falcons. I don't know.
I feel like
dudes might crush me over this one, but go ahead.
I feel like they're gonna be nice. I feel like they need to run the ball with Cordarrelle. Forget everybody else. Like Tyler Algier.
You picked him up a couple years ago, but I think that train done left.
Oh my goodness. You need to give up on your Kyle Pitts train. That's what you need to do.
Oh, that's not gonna be hard to do. Yeah, that might have already happened. Well, go ahead.
But no, I was gonna say, I think they're gonna be nice.
I'm with you. I think they're going to surprise a lot of teams. They ran the ball effectively last year, and they got the same group back blocking. Yeah. Those guys, they're going to be all right. They're going to run the ball and play good defense. So Tyler Algier, Bijan Robinson, them guys, they're going to get carries, man. I feel good about Atlanta. And even with Desmond Ritter, people are like, well, he's a rookie. But when he came in last year, every fantasy statistic went up. Mm-hmm. Yards per target, passing yards, completion percentage, all that stuff increased. So they're not going to be far off. I mean, he's not going to light it up. He might not be your QB1, but Atlanta ain't going to be no slouch, bro. They're going to be all right. Mm-hmm. And they still got Drake London, Kyle Pitts. They got weapons. And you mentioned Cordero Patterson. So, I don't feel bad about Atlanta at all. Mm-hmm. I feel pretty good about them, actually. Their backs, I like that old line for sure. They could be sneaky in the draft. Mm-hmm. You get a couple of them guys mid to late rounds, you all right. What about Carolina Panthers? That's another one for me. So this division, I'm cool on two teams, and I like two teams. I like the Panthers. I like the Panthers. Yes, I like the Panthers. Same thing. They had a top 5 rushing offense, and they bringing back the same offensive line.
Okay.
They should be better. That dude Okonkwo is nice. He can block. He's left tackle talent.
What do you say about the last names?
If you got a K and a W, and you're on an NFL team, you can play.
Okay.
It's guaranteed. Okay. Guaranteed. But yeah, he legit. Left tackle. He should make that left tackle jump. Year 1, he was real good. Mm-hmm. Year 2, he's probably gonna be elite. They got good weapons. Your boy Miles Sanders gonna have a big year.
My boy Miles. Yeah. You're not an Eagle no more. I still appreciate you though.
You can appreciate him. You better draft him because he gonna have a good year. They don't have a whole lot of weapons on the outside.
That's
true. They got Thielen.
He pushing 50.
He's older, so he's there for locker room support. Then they got DJ Chark. Nice, but we kind of know what his ceiling is, right?
They got the wrong DJ. They
gave up DJ Moore. That was pretty good. The wild card is Jonathan Mingo, the rookie.
Okay.
They compare him to AJ Brown. Not a fair comparison.
It's not. The last person they compared to AJ Brown, Traylon Burks, and how's that turning out?
You're right. It's not fair because AJ Brown is an elite athlete. Mm-hmm. So, but Jonathan Mingo, I don't know. I mean, they say he can go now.
Okay.
Yeah, I think our wide receivers coach, I think his name is Sean Jefferson. Yeah, he said he could play. He's an ex-NFL receiver, so he should know.
Yeah.
But that's Carolina, man, their coaching staff is all retired players, guys with coaching experience. Them dudes, they might be a lot of things, but they won't be unprepared. Mm-hmm. They'll be ready for games. I think they're going to surprise a lot of people.
Yeah.
And even in fantasy drafting, I would look at, I would definitely target Miles Sanders early. People are going to beat me up over that, but I think with the number of rushes and the number of targets he's going to get, it should be okay. He had one of the best years of his career with Deuce Staley. And guess who's his running back coach this year? Deuce Staley. So look out for Miles. I'm just saying. I'm not going to say I'm calling it. But
Money Miles.
Money Miles.
Money Miles.
Yeah. Who else we got in the NFC South?
That's it.
Okay, let's go to the AFC South. Let's start with the Colts.
Yeah.
Anthony Richardson, baby.
Hey, it's his time.
Shane Steichen, new coach.
Well, we ain't worried about
ex-Eagle, offensive coordinator.
Honestly, the biggest question for me is how is he going to do as a head coach? Yeah,
that's fair. It should be okay.
I just think he hid behind Jalen Hurts.
Wow.
No shade, of course.
It's quite possible, man. I tend to agree with you, but we're going to talk about the Colts. We ain't going to get too much on Steichen, but it's going to be interesting to see what they do with Anthony Richardson. Because that dude, man, let me ask, if you had to do the draft over again, would you take Bryce Young, Anthony Richardson, or C.J. Stroud?
Probably Anthony.
Really?
Just because of his body.
Like his size? Mm-hmm. To me, I felt like C.J. Stroud was the most NFL ready. That's what I thought. Because you look at Young and you question his size. You look at Richardson, you question his experience. Mm-hmm. But Stroud was like...
right in the middle.
He just seemed like he was NFL ready. But I'm a pretty conservative dude, so... You know, to me, that's what I would do. But I'm not saying it's a right or wrong answer. All these dudes could develop into something great. But the Colts, man, hopefully Jonathan Taylor can get back on track.
Yeah.
Their offensive line was just
that's somebody's name I haven't heard in a while.
Yeah. Because, I mean, a lot of fantasy owners are waiting for him to break out last year. It just didn't happen. Mm-hmm. But their line was kind of beat up. And they got half of their line is vets and the other half is rookies. So hopefully they can gel and mesh and they can open up some holes. But would you start Anthony Richardson or Gardner Minshew?
Ooh, Anthony Richardson.
Yeah. You draft a guy that early, you let him play.
Yeah.
He'll be all right.
I'm not starting Gardner Minshew. No. No.
Yeah, but I mean, they got Michael Pittman Jr. on the outside, Alec Pierce. You got guys that can catch. Yeah, still, I mean, they're building as a team, but Anthony Richardson, my God, man, that dude is super athletic. That is just crazy, man. I don't get that. That many God-given abilities just don't seem fair sometimes. But I don't know, from a fantasy standpoint, I don't see a whole lot. I think a lot of people are going to go after Anthony Richardson, though. I can see it. I can see it. Late games, they might be getting killed, but he's running around, throwing touchdowns and stuff. That could work.
Get that add up.
Yeah, for sure. All right. What about Houston, the Texans?
CJ.
Yeah, CJ Stroud.
Your boy, you were just talking about him.
Yeah, D'Amico Ryan's taking over as head coach. Good to see a brother get an opportunity.
Yep, sure. Yeah,
definitely good to see a brother get an opportunity. And they head in the right direction. They killed their draft night. They got Stroud and Will Anderson Jr. I like it.
He nice.
Yeah.
Will?
Yeah, he can play. That defense is going to be a lot better. I'm not sure if it's fantasy relevant defense just yet, but could be a bye-week replacement with him because he could wreck games. But the offense, I mean, the thing with C.J. Stroud, he got a left tackle that can play. Laramie Tunsil can play. He just got an extension. He's good to go. So you don't have to worry about your backside. He'll be good. I think they picked up Shaq Mason to play on the right. So they might be okay, man. I think Houston's going to be a little bit better than people think. Some of the weapons, Nico Collins, they picked up Robert Woods as a free agent. So it might not go too bad. And you got Damian Pierce and Devin Singletary in the backfield. Pierce had a good year last year.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, and then Singletary, he can catch. He catches the ball out of the backfield real well. So we'll see how it goes, but I don't feel like the Texans are far off. In fantasy, it might be a couple of dudes you can pluck off. Even Robert Woods, he was coming off of ACL last year, so he should be back to full strength. He's a good pro. Yeah. And then John Mechie III, that's my guy, man. I like stories in the NFL. But he tore his knee up in Alabama. Last game, tore his knee up. Him and Jameson Williams tore their ACLs in the same game. Oof. And then he got diagnosed with cancer at the same time. I'm like, come on, man.
He beat it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
So a young person like that, overcoming things like that, I hope he does great. I hope he blows up. That's it on Houston? You good on Houston?
Yeah.
What about the Jaguars?
Hey, people expect a lot out of them.
For sure.
I think they're going to win that division.
You think?
Yeah.
Because of Trevor Lawrence?
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence, Dougie P. I ain't going to hate on Dougie P. Dougie P's kind of nice.
Right.
I like what he does with the two running backs. When he had James Robinson, let go of him. Now he has Travis Etienne and the guy that
drafted Tank Bigsby. Yeah. And everybody's like, come on, man. But it's going to be rough drafting this year. Because a lot of the teams that they have backs that you're like, okay, that's a fantasy stud. They drafted a guy this year like Zach Charbonnet, Tank Bigsby. Each team has got like two dudes. Yeah. So it's hard on fantasy, man. I know a lot of dudes are going with that zero running back strategy where you don't draft a running back until late. I'm not sure if I'm there.
Yeah,
but
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm there yet. But you got ATN and Bigsby. He got weapons though. Yep, he got weapons. You got Zay Flowers, Christian Kirk, then your boy Calvin Ridley. Calvin.
No more gamble. Just Calvin. Let's just learn our lesson right.
It's crazy because a lot of dudes did a lot worse than what Calvin Ridley did. Oh my God! But he ain't played football in 2 years, man. How do you feel? I don't know, man. I don't know.
I think he'll be all right.
For sure. Really?
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna go crazy or anything. I think he'll still do all right. I mean, it's gonna take him a minute to warm up. I ain't gonna lie. D-Hop first game back, man. They just force fed him. Yeah. He had like 10 balls.
That was kind of wild to see. But yeah, man, Ridley, he played ball in 2 years. I mean, working out at the local high school and taking hits from NFL DBs is two totally different things. So I don't know. I'm kind of cool on Ridley. I think I'm gonna sit back and see what happens. If I can get him late, I'm all right. But I mean, I'm not pressed to try to grab him early. But he does have good quarterback play. Their old line, man, I don't know. Their left tackle is gonna be suspended for the first 4 games of the year. So I don't know.
Why?
What?
Why?
PEDs, performance enhancement drugs.
Oh, he on roids.
No, I think he probably just took something to help, control his weight and stuff. Because NFL linemen are huge.
Yeah.
So
that counts as. Really?
They'll get you. Yeah, they'll get you. Yeah, PEDs, but it's all good though, man. He missed the first 4. I think in fantasy, man, it kind of gets me though, because I mean, I'm like, again, I said I'm super conservative. I don't want a team the left tackle's gonna be out the starter for the first 4 games. Yeah, I could be 0-4. So I think I'll pass on that.
Mm-hmm. You think Trevor Lawrence top 5?
No.
You don't?
No.
Okay.
And that's no disrespect to him, but I just feel like it's 5 guys better.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think he can play though.
Mm-hmm.
I felt he could play when he came out of Clemson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just sad he had to spend a year with Urban Meyer. That was a fiasco.
Ooh.
That was terrible. So that was like me and you coaching the NFL.
No, we'll do better than Urban Meyer.
Yeah, you're probably right. What about the Titans? Tennessee, Derrick Henry.
Tanny pants.
They running it back with Tannehill and Henry, man. I don't know.
See, we were just talking about us being coaches. That was us. Derrick Henry, gone. I need some picks.
I think I would have tried to trade him for picks too. He'll be 29 this year, and they always say running backs, once they hit 30, they hit the wall.
Mm-hmm.
I think I might try to get rid of him and get some picks. But
I need my team to be young.
Yeah. I mean, they picked up D-Hop.
That's not bad.
That's going to help out a lot.
Yeah, there's no way it doesn't.
He's a target machine. That dude's a unit. It doesn't matter who he plays with. He's going to get his targets. Yeah. For sure. So he's nice. They're tight end. So to me, the Titans are one of the few NFL teams where the tight end is going to be possibly the second in targets. Kind of like what T.J. Hawkinson might be with the Vikings.
Okay.
Yeah, Okonkwo. I think, he's nice. He can run. And he's a good tight end. Again, like we said, if you got a K and a W in your name,
you're nice.
Legit. You're legit. So he's definitely one to look out for. I mean, the Titans, I don't know. I don't know how many wins it's going to result in. But a team with Derrick Henry, you can't go wrong because you're always going to be in a game. Mm-hmm. They beefed up their offensive line. They got your boy Dillard from the Eagles.
He nice.
For real?
I'm not gonna lie. He was in a very unlucky situation when he first started.
For real?
Yeah, dude. You're behind Jason Peters.
So this is the deal. My son is a huge Eagles fan. So all my Eagles intel, I listen to him. I don't trust nobody else. I just listen to my son. So Dillard can play? Yeah.
He just got unlucky, and then Jordan Mailata beat him out. Yeah, because that's a big dude too.
Yeah, he's huge. I was feeling good about the Titans, man, but then Petit Ferrer, the starting right tackle, he's out 6 games. 4. All right. You already know. It's only 1 or 2 things.
Gambling?
Yes.
Oh, great.
Yeah, he's suspended for gambling. NFL dudes, no gambling. You can't do it. So hopefully they'll stop that, man. But yeah, he's out for the first 6. And they were trying to put a line together. It seemed like they had a pretty solid group in front of Henry, but they're just taking shots already. So we'll see. If your boy Dillard can play, if he's as good as you says he is, they might be all right. Mm-hmm. So, I'll roll with the Titans. But yeah, D-Hop and Henry. Tannehill can be sneaky as a QB too.
Yeah, you can probably get him late.
Yeah. I wouldn't.
He might not even get drafted in ours.
It comes and goes. Sometimes he does and sometimes he doesn't. But yeah, that's how I feel about them. We're kind of warm on them too. But that dude, Okonkwo, the tight end, man, he's serious. Mm-hmm. I think a lot of dudes will go in their draft and they'll forget about him. But even other tight ends, like going back to the Panthers real quick, they picked up Hayden Hurst. And, young quarterbacks, they kind of lean on their tight ends to start just until they get comfortable. And Hayden Hurst is a proven pro, so he might be all right with the Panthers. But, yeah, those dudes, they should be good, man. Mm-hmm. That's cool. Is that it? You good?
Should be.
You got anything else?
No. Can't wait till next week.
Yeah, next week is going to be fun. So next week we'll do the AFC East and the NFC East. Well, we appreciate y'all hanging out with us for a little bit, man. Click the button, turn on your notifications. Be sure to subscribe. We're going to keep them coming. Mm-hmm. So our regular podcast starts in like mid-August. Mm-hmm. And we'll be sure to post our regular podcast episodes to our YouTube channel. Appreciate you. See you next week. Take care.